Welcome back to the channel. For those that haven't tuned in before, welcome. If you're first time viewers, today we're going to have a quick look at the new Srixon ZX5 MK2 irons. We're going to run them up against the original ZX5 iron. See how the two compare. So, I spoke about the slight changes in technology, so to speak, with the 7 in the video that I did on the 7s, but they've got this thing called a mainframe. They've got a little bit more, I suppose, mass towards the center of the back of the club. They look a little different, actually more so than the 7s, I think. I think these 5s look a little bit nicer than the old 5s. They've taken away the red colouring on the number, just changed it to white. They're still both 31 degrees of loft, 62 degrees of lie, so I've got them set up exactly the same, playing at about D2. I'm going to hit some balls with both and just see if there's any difference. Now, I'll be the first to admit I just don't love the feel of the original ZX5. I've always played the 7s, which are amazing. They feel super soft. But the 5 has almost felt like a cast club for me. So I'm going to hit it first. I kind of know what to expect because I've hit it before, but I'll hit a few and then run a comparison on the two. Okay, so I got the original ZX5 Fujikura Pro 95 stiff. This is the shaft that I play. So it's familiar. Everything about this club is quite familiar. D 2.7 swing weight. Like I said, 31 degrees loft, which is quite strong. 62 lie, which is their standard for a 7 iron. So I'm going to hit a few shots. I've got a green set out at 150. Might take me a couple to get warmed up. Felt like it was a bit right. It feels okay. It's not that these clubs feel bad. I hit it right out of the center. This is what it is, it's like a, I don't know, would you call it a clicky feeling? Two good shots actually, that's pretty good. 157 iron for me is a good shot. That's definitely a good shot for carry. Launching at 20, that's pretty normal. A little bit out of the heel, peak 30. They're good numbers. Hit that one pretty good too. So performance-wise, these are cracking irons, right? You are hard-pressed to find a better iron for the money. That's just the honest opinion. I do really well with the original 7 series. Hit that pretty good too. Little left. Just caught the fringe. So today's ball, I try to keep things, I suppose, as familiar as I can. Today's ball is Pro V1X. I've hit that right in the center. So pretty decent shots, to be fair. First up, I'll just hit a couple more just to try and get a good feel. I don't know how much they can change the technology, to be fair, from iron to iron, because they're onto a really, really good thing with their current irons. It's a little high and right. That's a user error, that. There's going to be plenty of user error, believe me. But these, feel good. That's heel. No good. Not hitting down on it. Can do better than that. I will disclose that I had a round this morning at Bankstown. Course is great. That might do. I've hit 6 pretty decent shots there. So I'll switch out to the Mark II. All right, so I've flicked out to the ZX5 Series 2, Mark II, I should say. I think it looks way better. I think the styling is better for me. We've got same loft and lie, same swing weight, same setup, so no excuses. Kind of does look a little different, actually. Does look a little bit different. That was acoustically different. That was different. Just sounded different. Sounded maybe more high pitched, but I didn't quite get out of the center. Definitely higher pitch. I don't love high pitches. That's just me being honest. I don't love... Oh, ball was in the wrong spot, sorry. Yeah, so hit a few more. I think I've mishit that. Put that one down to me. Yeah, it's 13 mil in the heel. Terrible. I mean, look, performance is everything, you know, and it shouldn't get down to feel. But I did get the other one probably a little bit better out of the center. We'll see, I'll keep hitting. It definitely sounds, it's got a higher pitch, which is more tinny in my opinion. It's a total mishit. User error. Look, it still went good actually. There you go. There's an advertisement for the iron. Yeah, I mean that was a really poor strike. Is that a hit well? It's gone very straight. You know, it's easy to hit. I mean, think about the positives here. I need to shift that ball location. Think about the positives. It's really forgiving. I've hit it a little bit all over the face, and yet they've all gone pretty well. Do I love the feel? No. No, I don't. There's my opinion, my honest opinion. Do I love the feel? No. Is the performance great? Yep. I mean, you know, I've necked a few of these. Close to that heel. Getting very Ian Healy here. Maybe I could have a little hose lay coming in if I keep doing this. But performance outstanding. Sound, don't like. Sounds like a ping to me. And so the sound then affects how we typically feel, really, doesn't it? You know, like, because this is quite high pitched. A little bit more high pitched than the previous model. But, I mean, I'm no tour star, but I'm definitely hitting, you know, I'm hitting plenty of greens here. It's low. And super forgiving, so, you know, is this a good iron? Yeah, it's a great iron. Like, and I'm hitting a lot of similar shots without really flushing everything. I'll probably flush the other iron better, right? And so that gets down to me rather than the iron, but you know, I haven't put on much of a display here, but let's have a look at the numbers, see if they're any different. Okay, so Mark II is down on ball speed. It's same launch, it's up on spin, it's down on carry. But I think all of that is related, well, I don't think, I know, it's all related to strike. I mean, I didn't hit him well. Look at, I've hit the Mark II in the in the hose lay. It's horrible. Hit the Mark 1 a lot better. So, you know, most of this is probably just, it's all user error, right? And so, you know, I hit the Mark 1 a little bit to the left of the center and the Mark II a little bit to the right. And that, you know, that would account for a couple of hundred spin and maybe a mile an hour in ball speed. I mean, you could sift through here, but you know, the consistency of the spin on the Mark 1 was better, but it's only down to strike, to be honest. You know, I would say that, is the new iron good? Yeah, it's very, very similar. It's probably going to do the same job. I don't see any huge differences there other than the clown at the end of the golf shaft. He's made the big difference. So I think the feel I didn't like as well. Actually, I didn't like it as much, but I like the look better. But who cares about those? You know, at the end of the day, we're really, as golfers, we're all after performance. So, you know, is it a great iron? Yes, it is. Is it forgiving? Yes, it is. Is it worth buying? Absolutely. All of the above. So don't just take my word for it, but yeah, I mean, happy days. Go for it.